Growing up, I've idolized many heroes off the pages of comic books, TV, and pretty much any character that was on a lunchbox in the 1980s and 90s. But DC has always held a special place in my superhero-loving heart. And there really is no point leading you Undertoads on, so I guess what I'm trying to say is that I really want Wonder Woman to use her magic lasso on me. This is Justice League Heroes for the PlayStation 2. Wonder Woman! This DC-based video game features a variety of different levels, villains, player abilities, and destructible environments. From Batman's Batarang to Green Lantern's Power Ring, Justice League Heroes, which was developed by Snowblind Studios, is a game that is both cool, and yet I wish it gave me more. My biggest letdown in this game is that it's only up to a 2-player co-op instead of 4 like you'd normally see in a game like this. When they eventually do make another DC game like this one, I've only one thing to say before they do. Make it 4 players! Okay, good, thanks. Moving on. Although this game is pretty sick when it comes to the world of DC Comics, I felt that they needed to expand in the variety of heroes to choose from. If you call the game Justice League Heroes, would you include more heroes or less? Bottom line, they left out a lot of characters. My guess is that they called up the Justice League members of all the generations and asked their permission to be in the game, and they all denied. They probably called up Black Vulcan, and he was like, "Nah, man, I don't like Superman stealing my scene, man." So then they called up Apache Chief, and he was like, "Apache Chief, also don't like Superman stealing spotlight. Now excuse me while I chase that bitch Giganta. In neck tuck!" And you're guessing right, my heart was not into those impressions whatsoever. Nor were they accurate. Hell, nor were they any good. I mean, DC Comics finally made a game similar to Ultimate Alliance, which was cool, but it wasn't without its flaws. The character variety in Ultimate Alliance is awesome. The variety in Justice League Heroes is weak. And I don't know about you, but I'm not a fan of unlocking characters as you play the game. I mean, I know the creators are trying to give you something to accomplish, but I simply hate not being able to choose whoever I want at any point. When you have to unlock a hidden player midway through a game, to me that's just not cool. For most, the players that have to be unlocked in games like this are usually the cool ones. So why only give the fans the satisfaction of only allowing them to be their favorite hero for only half of a game? Because it's games like this one that after you finished it, you never play it again. So after you finally unlocked he or she, what's the point? One of the things that really pissed me off in this game is the mandatory player selection. In certain levels or sections of the game, you are forced to be specific characters. Now, I know it all correlates to the story and they can't be in 2 places at once, but why would you force me to be a hero that I don't want to play with? Like Zatanna. Although I can't bash that hero too much since she is just drop-dead sexy in this game. I really wish we would have seen the Toy Man in this game. No, not the Toy Man of today. I'm talking about the Toy Man from the Super Friends in the 1970s. I love the old version of the guy because of his voice. He's like, "Nice try, super fools! You have to do better than that to destroy my death ray. Now run along, kiddies." Sorry, that kind of sounded like the Crypt Keeper's voice towards the end. But anyway, you get my point. The voiceover casting in this game is also a plus. It features people that you've never heard of, but with the exception of the Batman character, who is voiced by Ron Perlman, who is a personal favorite. You may have seen him in his current role as Clay from the Sons of Anarchy TV series, the Hellboy movies, and, dare I admit this, the Beauty and the Beast weekly TV show from the late 1980s. I know, guilty pleasures.